In the latest episodes of Yellowstone, the Duttons find themselves in a battle for control, both within the family and against outside forces. As the power struggle intensifies, Jamie Dutton, played by Wes Bentley, finds himself in a precarious position. His political ambitions and strained relationship with his father, John Dutton, have put him on a dangerous path with few avenues left for redemption. Meanwhile, Kayce and Beth embark on their own paths of retaliation, seeking vengeance and reclaiming their power from those who have wronged them. Jamie's downward spiral continues as his alliances grow weaker. Having already betrayed his family to the corrupt Governor Perry, Jamie is now fighting to hold on to his position as Attorney General. Despite his best efforts, it becomes evident that Jamie is running out of options. His attempts to earn his father's respect and approval only backfire, and he finds himself more isolated than ever. The personal conflict within Jamie is palpable. He is torn between his duty to the Duttons and his own sense of ambition. His strained relationship with his father has reached the point where John can no longer trust Jamie, even though they share the same blood. The Dutton patriarch is constantly reminded of the many betrayals that Jamie has committed, making it harder for him to see his son as anything other than a liability. As Jamie faces mounting pressure from all sides, he turns to extreme measures to salvage his career and position. Whether it's dealing with the increasingly hostile political landscape or attempting to regain some semblance of control over his future, Jamie's actions become more desperate, showing just how far he's willing to go to keep his grip on power. While Jamie struggles, Kayce Dutton is quietly plotting his own form of retaliation. Kayce, whose emotions are often more reserved than those of his siblings, has suffered in his own way. The events of the past season, including the brutal attack on his family, have left Kayce more focused than ever on protecting those he loves and seeking vengeance against those who wronged him. Kayce's quest for retribution is more subdued but no less lethal. His actions are methodical, and his instincts as a former Navy SEAL come into play. While he may not show it outwardly, his resolve to ensure that the Dutton family comes out on top drives him to make decisions that will alter the course of the series. His journey is both internal and external, as he wrestles with the trauma of his past while also navigating the dangerous world that surrounds him. Beth's ruthless retaliation. Beth Dutton, on the other hand, is anything but reserved. Beth's fiery nature has always been one of her defining characteristics, and in this season, she takes her vengeance to an entirely new level. After everything the family has endured, including the attacks on their ranch and the betrayals they've faced, Beth embarks on her own ruthless campaign to destroy anyone who stands in their way. Beth's intelligence and cunning are her greatest weapons. She doesn't just want revenge, she wants to ensure that those who cross the Duttons never recover. Her cold, calculating methods are complemented by a deep desire to protect her family, and she's willing to cross any line to do so. Her actions are often shocking, and her relentlessness makes her a force to be reckoned with. As she navigates her own personal demons, Beth channels her fury into dismantling her enemies, showing that she is a true force in the battle for the future of the Yellowstone Ranch. The Duttons' war as Jamie, Kayce, and Beth each deal with their own challenges. The overarching battle for control of the Dutton family legacy continues. With John Dutton as governor and the stakes higher than ever, each character must confront their own demons while plotting their next moves. The Duttons have always been a family defined by loyalty and bloodshed, but as the show progresses, it becomes clear that even their strongest bonds are being tested. The show's themes of power, betrayal, and family loyalty are at the forefront as each character navigates their own path. For Jamie, redemption may be out of reach, while for Kayce and Beth, the road ahead is filled with ruthless retribution. As the Duttons fight to hold on to their empire, the lines between right and wrong blur, and only the strongest will survive.